Have you ever wondered if you could truly see your dream life before it actually happens? The answer is yes, and the tool that allows you to do that is the power of visualization. This technique, often overlooked or misunderstood, is not just about daydreaming or wishful thinking. Visualization is a deliberate, conscious practice that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and energy with the reality you wish to experience. Today, we are going to dive deep into this transformative practice and uncover how you can become the architect of your own reality by using the incredible power of your imagination. Before we begin, let's take a step back and remember where we left off in our previous episode. In video 2, we explored the power of positive thinking and how our mental patterns shape the outcomes we attract. We talked about how our thoughts carry a specific vibrational frequency and how cultivating an optimistic mindset shifts your energy and opens the door to greater possibilities. Positive thinking, however, is just the foundation. It's the fertile soil. But in order to grow the life you desire, you need more than just good intentions. You need clarity. You need emotional alignment. You need to see it, feel it, and embody it before it shows up. That's where visualization comes in. Think of it as the bridge between mindset and manifestation. It's the next level in your journey with the law of attraction. If thoughts are magnetic, then images are the blueprint. And today, we're going to teach you how to draw those blueprints with precision, emotion, and energetic clarity. This video is not theory or philosophy. It's a practical guide. Whether you've never visualized before or you've tried but didn't see results, by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to do it the right way. You'll understand what makes visualization effective, what most people do wrong, and how to integrate it into your daily life in a way that actually works. We're going to give you a full step-by-step roadmap, plus real-world exercises that you can apply immediately, starting tonight. And here's the truth. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. Neuroscience has shown that visualization activates the same regions of the brain as actual experience. That means every time you visualize your goals with emotion and detail, you're training your brain, your body, and your energy field to live as if it's already true. And according to the law of attraction, when your inner state matches the vibration of your desired reality, you become a magnet for that reality. It's not magic, it's alignment. So let's be clear from the beginning, visualization is not about hoping or wishing. It's about consciously rehearsing your success so deeply and so consistently that the universe can't help but respond. In this episode, we'll begin by explaining what visualization really is, beyond the surface level definition. Then, we'll look at why it works, not just spiritually, but biologically. Next, we'll walk through each essential step to create a powerful, emotionally charged visualization. We'll also guide you through a live practice session so you can feel the shift for yourself. You'll learn what time of day works best, how long to do it, and most importantly, how to feel it in your body, not just see it in your mind. But that's not all. We'll also cover the most common mistakes people make, like visualizing without emotion, doing it inconsistently, or imagining vague goals without clarity. We'll help you avoid these traps and instead show you how to make your visualizations magnetic, precise, and aligned with your authentic desires. This is not just about picturing money or success or love. It's about becoming the version of yourself who naturally receives those things, because you've already rehearsed that identity over and over in your inner world. And to help you get even more results, we'll share some tips on combining visualization with physical tools like vision boards and journaling to anchor your intention and keep it alive in your daily space. The purpose of this video is to help you unlock a powerful truth. Your imagination is not just fantasy. It is creation. Every invention, every transformation, every breakthrough began in someone's mind before it appeared in their world. Your mind is no different. Your future is waiting to be imagined. So if you're ready to go beyond thinking and into seeing, beyond hope and into embodiment, this video will give you the tools to bring your dreams one step closer to reality. And here's what's even more exciting. Visualization is only one piece of the manifestation puzzle. Once you've learned to clearly see what you want, the next step is to program your subconscious to believe it. That's where affirmations come in. In our next video, we'll explore the exact words and phrases you can use to speak directly to your subconscious mind, bypass internal resistance, and rewire your beliefs to match your vision. Because visualization creates the image, but affirmations anchor the identity. One imagines it, the other declares it. Together, they create coherence between mind, body, and soul. But for now, let's focus on mastering this one essential tool: visualization. Get comfortable, clear some space, and get ready to see what's possible. Let's begin. Visualization is the deliberate act of creating vivid, detailed mental images of the reality you wish to attract. It's more than simply imagining your goals. It is a focused practice of mentally rehearsing success in a way that activates your emotions, your senses, and your energy field. When you visualize effectively, you are not just thinking about what you want. You are experiencing it internally, as if it is already real. This inner experience sends powerful signals to your subconscious mind and to the energy around you, aligning your vibration with the outcomes you desire. At its core, visualization is about mental embodiment. It's the conscious choice to feel, see, hear, and live your dream before it physically manifests. It's painting a mental masterpiece of your future reality with color, texture, sound, and emotion. Every detail matters. When you close your eyes and picture the home you want to live in, the career you want to thrive in, the relationship you want to build, or the version of yourself you want to become, the more specific and emotionally engaging the image, the more effective it becomes. This is not about fantasy. It is about direction. The mind works in pictures. Every time you think about something, whether you're aware of it or not, your brain forms mental images. These images influence your emotions, your focus, and ultimately your decisions. The problem is, most people allow these images to be shaped by their fears, their doubts, or their past experiences. Visualization flips that pattern. It puts you in control of the picture your mind plays on repeat. Instead of unconsciously imagining failure, stress, or limitation, you consciously choose to play the movie of success, peace, and fulfillment. You take back the creative power of your imagination and use it with intention. Think of it this way. If your mind is a movie theater, then visualization is your script, your direction, and your performance all rolled into one. You don't just write the scene. You live it, feel it, and bring it to life. The most powerful aspect of visualization is not the mental image itself, but the emotional energy behind it. Emotion is what turns a picture into a magnet. When you visualize with emotion, joy, gratitude, confidence, love, you activate the heart. And when the heart is engaged, your frequency rises. And according to the law of attraction, when your frequency rises, you become aligned with higher possibilities and better outcomes. The universe responds not to your words, but to your vibration. And visualization, when done with emotion, becomes a tuning device for your entire energy system. This is why it works. You are not just sending a message outward. You are transforming yourself inward. You are changing your state of being, and in doing so, you naturally attract new opportunities, ideas, people, and pathways that match your internal shift. Visualization also communicates directly with your subconscious mind. Your subconscious does not speak in language. It speaks in symbols, patterns, and emotion. When you repeat a vivid mental image often enough, your subconscious begins to accept it as familiar, as normal, as real. It stops resisting and instead begins to seek out ways to make that image a reality. This is where confidence grows. This is where doubt dissolves. The more you visualize success, the more you normalize it. You no longer feel like a stranger to the outcome. You begin to feel at home with it. Your nervous system adapts. Your brain builds new neural pathways. You start thinking, feeling, and acting in ways that are congruent with your desired reality. It becomes who you are, not just what you want. That's the magic of visualization. It builds identity, not just intention. And that's why it's so powerful when used consistently. Athletes use it before games. Speakers use it before presentations. Entrepreneurs use it before launching their vision. Why? Because when the mind rehearses success, the body follows. The law of attraction responds to certainty, not desperation. Visualization cultivates that certainty. It trains your system to believe. It aligns your inner experience with the outcome you wish to create. But it only works if you do it with clarity, focus, and emotional truth. You must be specific. You must feel it in your body. You must give yourself permission to enter that reality fully, without hesitation. When you do, the result is undeniable. You begin to shift your frequency. You begin to reprogram your mind. You begin to act differently. You begin to see signs, synchronicities, and opportunities that reflect the new version of yourself you've been mentally rehearsing. This is not by chance. This is the law of attraction responding to alignment. So what is visualization? It is your inner rehearsal, your energetic alignment, your declaration to the universe without speaking a word. It is your ability to preview your future through the lens of belief, emotion, and clarity. The more vividly you see it, the more powerfully you attract it. Not because you're forcing it, but because you're becoming it. Visualization is the practice of mental alignment. You match your inner reality with the outer reality you wish to create. And once that match is strong, the physical manifestation becomes a matter of time. You are not waiting. You are preparing. You are becoming. Visualization is the art of becoming internally what you seek externally. And that, more than anything, is why it works. The effectiveness of visualization is not just spiritual theory or motivational talk. It is backed by real science. Your brain is a powerful instrument that responds not only to your external environment, but also to your internal imagery. When you visualize a specific experience with enough detail and emotional engagement, your brain reacts as if the experience is actually happening. This is one of the most profound discoveries in neuroscience. The brain does not fully distinguish between something vividly imagined and something physically real. To your nervous system, imagined success and real success activate very similar pathways. This is why elite athletes across the world use visualization as a core part of their training. Before a race, a swimmer may close their eyes and mentally rehearse each stroke, each turn, and each breath. Before stepping onto the field, a soccer player might visualize scoring a goal, feeling the rhythm of the game, the noise of the crowd, and the burst of confidence with every move. These mental rehearsals are not daydreams. They are training. In the same way physical repetition builds muscle memory, mental repetition through visualization builds what we call neural memory. Every time you visualize, you activate specific regions of the brain associated with movement, motivation, planning, and emotion. Areas like the motor cortex, the prefrontal cortex, and the limbic system light up in response to mental imagery. You are literally creating new neural pathways connections in the brain that did not exist before. The more you repeat the visualization, the stronger these pathways become. Just like walking a trail through the forest, makes it easier to walk again the next time. With time, these internal circuits make your brain more familiar and more comfortable with success. That familiarity breeds confidence. Your body and your emotions begin to relax into a new identity, the identity of someone who has already achieved what they desire. This is a key reason why visualization works so effectively with the law of attraction. It aligns the subconscious mind with a conscious intention. You are no longer wishing for something that feels far away. You are rehearsing an outcome that your brain now believes is possible and safe. This shift in perception reduces internal resistance, boosts belief, and prepares your entire being for forward movement. Scientific studies have shown that people who use visualization techniques, especially when combined with positive emotion, tend to perform better, heal faster, and maintain higher levels of motivation. One famous study involved two groups. Learning a new skill, like shooting free throws in basketball. One group practiced physically, while the other group practiced only through visualization. The surprising result was that the visualization group improved almost as much as the physical practice group. That's the power of the mind. Another study with stroke patients showed that those who used guided mental imagery to visualize moving, their limbs recovered motor function faster than those who did not. Again, the brain was responding to imagined movement in a way that rewired it for real improvement. When you visualize vividly and consistently, you are not only training your brain, you are influencing your nervous system, your hormonal responses, and even your behavioral choices. Your mind begins to scan for opportunities that match the image you've been holding. Your emotions begin to shift in alignment with your desired outcome. Your decisions start to reflect the identity you are mentally embracing. This is the biological foundation of what many call quantum alignment. You are bringing your inner reality into harmony with the external world through consistent mental rehearsal. Visualization is also closely linked with the reticular activating system, or RAS. This is a network of neurons in your brainstem responsible for filtering information. Every day, your brain is bombarded with millions of bits of data. The RAS acts like a gatekeeper, deciding what information deserves your attention. And what does it prioritize? What is familiar, emotionally charged, and repeatedly focused on? When you visualize something with clarity and emotion, you signal to the RAS that this is important. As a result, your brain begins to notice opportunities, people, resources, and signs related to that goal, things that were always there, but previously ignored. This is not magic. This is selective attention, scientifically activated through focused imagery. Visualization helps you tune your mind like a radio dial. The clearer the station, the stronger the signal. The stronger the signal, the more aligned your actions become. And when your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors all move in the same direction, manifestation becomes not just possible, but natural. Let's also talk about the emotional impact of visualization. Emotions are not just fleeting feelings. They are chemical messengers that influence your physiology, your decisions, and your overall well-being. When you visualize with joy, gratitude, and excitement, your body responds with the release of uplifting neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals boost your mood, enhance motivation, and make your brain more receptive to change. You are literally creating a state of inner success, which then becomes a foundation for outer success. On the other hand, if you focus only on what you lack or fear, your body produces stress hormones like cortisol, which can keep you stuck in survival mode. Visualization helps break this pattern. By shifting your focus toward desired outcomes and coupling those outcomes with elevated emotions, you train your biology to relax, to believe, and to open. This biological openness is what allows the law of attraction to work more effectively. You are no longer broadcasting stress, worry, or doubt. You are sending out coherence, clarity, and emotional congruence. the body becomes a signal tower, amplifying your inner state and attracting corresponding outer experiences. And it all begins in the mind. Visualization bridges the gap between imagination and embodiment. It uses the science of brain plasticity, the focus of the reticular system, the chemistry of emotion, and the energetic alignment of the law of attraction to turn mental pictures into lived reality. Your brain is always learning. Your nervous system is always adapting. When you give it a clear vision, with repetition and emotion, you set into motion a biological process that prepares you to receive what you've envisioned. You begin to walk like it, talk like it, believe like it, and act like it. That's not wishful thinking. That's neurology. That's chemistry. That's vibrational reality taking shape. Visualization is not just something you do. It is a way of being that teaches your entire system to trust in what is possible, to expect it, and to move toward it with intention. And that is the science behind visualization. The connection between visualization and the law of attraction is both profound and practical. When you visualize with clarity and emotional intensity, you are not only creating mental pictures, you are shifting your vibrational frequency. Everything in the universe is energy, including your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. And according to the law of attraction, energy that vibrates at a similar frequency naturally attracts more of the same. This means your current emotional and mental state is continuously sending out a signal, and that signal is drawing experiences, people, and outcomes that match its frequency. Visualization, when done properly, raises your vibration. It allows you to step out of fear, lack, or uncertainty and step into a frequency of joy, confidence, gratitude, and possibility. These elevated emotions are magnetic. They match the energetic signature of abundance, love, health, and success. When you visualize your desired reality with emotional richness, you are tuning your entire being to that outcome. You are no longer sending out mixed signals to the universe. You are broadcasting a consistent and clear message, one that is aligned with your highest intention. This energetic alignment is the foundation of all conscious manifestation. Through visualization, you are telling the universe exactly what you want, not through desperation or wishful thinking, but through clarity, embodiment, and emotional resonance. You are showing the universe that you are ready, not someday, but now. The law of attraction responds to readiness. It responds to alignment. It responds to emotion more than words. When you visualize vividly, your body begins to feel as if you already have what you desire. That internal feeling is the key. It is what transforms an abstract thought into a living vibration. The universe responds to that vibration, not to vague wishes. So the clearer your visualization, the clearer your signal. And the clearer your signal, the more direct the response. Visualization brings order to your inner world, and that order creates coherence between your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. When these three elements, thought, emotion, and behavior, are working in harmony, the law of attraction has a clear channel through which it can operate. The universe is not trying to figure out what you want. It is simply responding to what you are being. And visualization helps you be in the state of already having. It helps you feel, live, and act as if your desire is already here. This shift from wanting to being is the most important leap in the manifestation process. Many people stay stuck in the vibration of wanting, which sends a signal of lack. But when you visualize with belief and presence, you step into the vibration of having, which sends a signal of wholeness and completion. That signal is what draws your desired reality to you. It is not about forcing outcomes. It is about becoming the version of yourself who is already a match to those outcomes. Visualization makes this process tangible. It gives your mind an image. It gives your body a feeling. It gives your energy a frequency. And together, those things create a magnetic field around you, one that aligns you with opportunities, ideas, insights, and encounters that reflect your vision. The law of attraction does not respond to doubt, hesitation, or confusion. It responds to clarity, certainty, and alignment. Visualization is the tool that sharpens your clarity and deepens your emotional connection to your goal. The more specific and emotionally rich your visualization, the stronger your vibrational match becomes. And with a strong vibrational match, manifestation is no longer a mystery. It becomes a natural consequence of your inner state. Another powerful effect of visualization is that it helps you clarify exactly what you want. Many people are unclear about their desires. They have general hopes, but not specific visions. The law of attraction cannot respond to vague signals. It responds best when the desire is clearly defined and emotionally charged. Visualization helps you define your desire. In high resolution, it forces you to get specific, to choose details, and to connect emotionally. What does your goal look like? What does it feel like? What does your life look like when you've achieved it? These questions sharpen your focus, and that focus turns your energy into a laser beam. That focused energy, paired with elevated emotion, is what activates the law of attraction with precision. Without clarity, your energy is scattered. Without emotion, your signal is weak. Visualization provides both. It strengthens the image and amplifies the feeling. And that is why it is one of the most powerful tools for intentional manifestation. You are not just sending a message to the universe. You are becoming the message. You are embodying the very frequency of the thing you desire. And as your vibration shifts, your outer world begins to reflect the change. New ideas flow. Aligned people appear. Unexpected opportunities surface. The universe moves in ways you could not predict, not because you are controlling it, but because you are finally in harmony with it. Visualization is the process of aligning with the frequency of your future. It is the act of closing the gap between your current state and your desired reality. Every time you visualize, you are bringing the two closer together. You are collapsing the distance through the power of emotional presence. You are saying yes to the vision, not in words, but in energy. And that yes becomes your invitation for the universe to respond. That is the essence of the law of attraction. It does not bring you what you want. It brings you what you are. And through visualization, you become more than a dreamer. You become a match. You become the one who already lives the life you used to hope for. And from that place of alignment, the results must follow. Before you begin the practice of visualization, it's essential to create an environment that supports focus, calm, and emotional depth. Visualization is not something to be rushed or forced. It's a sacred space between your current reality and your desired one. To enter this space effectively, you must first prepare both your mind and your surroundings. This preparation is the foundation for everything that follows. Without it, even the most powerful visualization techniques may lose their impact. So let's begin with the very first step. Find a quiet space. Choose a place where you will not be disturbed, where the energy feels peaceful, and where you can relax without interruption. Turn off your phone or place it on silent. Eliminate distractions, whether they are physical, visual, or digital. This is your time, your moment to reconnect with your vision. The outer silence will help you create inner stillness, which is necessary for deep mental imagery. Your space does not have to be elaborate. A quiet corner, a comfortable chair, or even a peaceful spot in nature can work perfectly. What matters most is your intention to be fully present. Next, prepare your body and your breath. The second step is deep relaxation. Before you can visualize clearly, you must release tension from your body and calm the chatter in your mind. Begin with slow, conscious breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 counts. Hold your breath gently for 4 counts. Then, exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 counts. As you exhale, imagine releasing any stress, pressure, or tightness you are holding. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw relax. Soften your hands, your stomach, your legs. Do this for several rounds until you begin to feel your body settle and your awareness move inward. The goal here is not to force stillness, but to invite it. You are entering a state of gentle receptivity, where your inner world becomes more vivid and more accessible. If it helps, you can scan your body from head to toe, bringing attention to each area and silently saying relax. This simple act sends a message to your nervous system that you are safe, that you are grounded, and that it is now time to turn inward. You may also wish to close your eyes. This helps eliminate external visual input and allows your internal images to become brighter and more focused. Some people choose to light a candle, play soft ambient music, or use calming scents like lavender or sandalwood to deepen the atmosphere. These elements are optional, but can enhance the sensory experience and signal to your brain that you are entering a different state of awareness. The key is consistency. If you practice in the same place, at the same time each day, your mind will begin to associate that space with visualization, making it easier to drop into a receptive state. Over time, your environment itself becomes a trigger for clarity, peace, and inner focus. Remember, your brain responds to ritual. Simple repeated actions like sitting in the same chair, breathing in a certain rhythm, or starting with the same intention create neural patterns that deepen your practice. Think of this preparation as a doorway. You are stepping out of the noise of daily life and into the quiet power of your imagination. You are creating a boundary between the external world and your internal creation space. Without this boundary, your mind may remain scattered, jumping from thought to thought, never fully landing on the image you wish to build. But with proper preparation, your focus sharpens, your emotions awaken, and your visualization becomes more than a mental exercise. It becomes an experience. The law of attraction responds to that experience, to that shift in inner state. And so, before you even begin to visualize your desires, you are already aligning with them by creating the space where they can be seen, felt, and received. This is why preparation matters. It's not a warm-up, it is part of the practice. It is the invitation. It tells your subconscious mind, your nervous system, and the energy around you that something important is about to happen. It signals that you are ready to imagine with clarity, to feel with depth, and to align with intention. As you breathe deeply and relax your body, you are also quieting your mental noise. You may notice thoughts arise. That's normal. Instead of resisting them, gently acknowledge each one and let it float away like a cloud passing through the sky. Bring your attention back to your breath, back to the present moment, back to the space you've created. With each breath, you are becoming more still, more focused, more open. You are entering a state of inner spaciousness where your imagination can unfold without resistance. The deeper your relaxation, the more vivid your visualization, the more relaxed your nervous system, the easier it is to access emotion. And emotion is the fuel of the law of attraction. So do not rush this part. Allow yourself to truly settle. Give yourself permission to slow down. Let go of any urgency or pressure. Visualization is not about doing more. It is about being more. Being present. Being open. Being receptive to the reality you are about to create in your mind. In this stillness, you are becoming a match for clarity, a match for intention, a match for the frequency of your desire. And once you've reached this place of centered awareness, you are ready to begin. your mind is clear, your body is calm, your space is sacred, and your vision is about to come alive. Once your mind is calm and your space is prepared, the next step is to begin constructing a clear and vivid mental image of your desire. This is where your inner vision takes form. It begins with clarity. Step 3 is to identify exactly what you want. Be as specific as possible. Do not just think in general terms like wealth, success, or happiness. Instead, define the details. If your desire is financial, do not visualize just money. Visualize a specific amount and the purpose behind it. For example, rather than simply imagining wealth, imagine receiving a specific sum that allows you to buy a home in the exact neighborhood you love. See yourself walking through the front door, decorating the space, and feeling the sense of security it brings. The more detailed your intention, the more focused your mind becomes. Vagueness creates uncertainty. Precision creates direction. When you define what you want with specificity, you are giving your subconscious mind a clear target. You are also sending a distinct signal to the universe. The law of attraction responds more powerfully when you are emotionally and mentally aligned with a well-defined outcome. After clarifying your desire, move to step 4, which is to imagine it as vividly as possible using all 5 senses. Visualization is not just about what you see in your mind. It is a full sensory experience. Begin with sight. Picture your desired reality in rich detail. What colors do you notice? What is the lighting like? Is it soft and warm, or bright and energizing? What are you wearing? Who is with you? Visualize the shapes, the objects, the atmosphere. Imagine the environment as if you are fully immersed in it, and shift to sound. What do you hear in this scene? Are there voices, music, the sound of nature? Hear the tone of the conversation, the laughter, or the quiet hum of peace. Let the sounds anchor you deeper into the experience. Now focus on smell. If you are visualizing your dream kitchen, can you smell the aroma of a home-cooked meal? If you are imagining walking on a beach, can you inhale the salty ocean breeze? Scent is one of the most powerful ways to connect memory and emotion. Let it be part of your vision. Next, tune into taste, if it applies. Are you sipping a warm drink while working in your dream office? Are you enjoying a celebration dinner after reaching a goal? Let the taste be vivid and real. Lastly, engage your sense of touch. This is the most grounding of all. Feel the texture of your clothes. Feel the surface beneath your feet. Touch the objects around you. If you are holding a key, feel the weight and temperature. If you are embracing someone, feel their presence, their warmth. This sensory immersion is what makes visualization magnetic. The more senses you involve, the more real the image becomes to your nervous system. And remember, your brain does not know the difference between a real event and an imagined one when the sensory input is rich and emotionally charged. Which leads us to the most critical part of the process. Step 5 is to feel the emotion of already having it. This is where the magic happens. Visualization without emotion is like a picture without power. It may look good, but it does not carry the energy to attract. Emotion is the frequency. Emotion is the magnet. Ask yourself, how would I feel if this vision were already real? Would I feel joy, relief, pride, excitement, freedom? Let that feeling rise inside you. Let it take over your breath, your posture, your expression. Allow the feeling to flood your body like a warm wave. This is not pretending. This is practicing resonance. You are matching your current emotional state to the state of your future reality. And when that match is strong, the law of attraction begins to respond. The universe does not wait for your desire to appear before it gives you the feeling. It responds when you generate the feeling now. This is the signal it hears. And the stronger the emotional signal, the more quickly the energy begins to shift around you. If doubt or resistance shows up, that is normal. Simply acknowledge it without judgment and return to the feeling. Feel the freedom. Feel the gratitude. Feel the fulfillment. Hold the emotional state for as long as you comfortably can. Even 60 to 90 seconds of true emotional alignment can create a powerful vibrational imprint. With consistent practice, these emotional patterns become familiar. And what becomes familiar feels safe. When your subconscious mind feels safe with success, it stops sabotaging and starts supporting your manifestation. Visualization is not only about seeing, it is about becoming. Becoming the version of you who already has the life you desire. This version is confident, grateful, inspired, and calm. You are not chasing the future. You are stepping into it right now with your imagination and your emotional frequency. That is how you build a vivid mental image through clarity, sensory detail, and deep emotional engagement. This is the heart of conscious creation. This is where your vision becomes vibration, and vibration is what shapes your reality. Consistency is the bridge between imagination and manifestation. Once you have learned how to visualize with clarity and emotion, the next crucial step is to commit to regular practice. This is not something you do once and forget. It is something you return to daily, like brushing your teeth or exercising your body. Visualization is a workout for your mind, your emotions, and your energetic field. Step 6 is about creating a rhythm that supports your growth. The recommended duration is 5 to 10 minutes per day. It does not have to be long, but it must be intentional. Even a few focused minutes can have a powerful impact if practiced consistently. The best times to visualize are first thing in the morning and right before sleep. These are the windows when your brain is naturally more receptive and your subconscious mind is more accessible. In the early morning, your mind is clear and your thoughts have not yet been clouded by the demands of the day. This is the perfect moment to set your energetic tone. By starting the day with visualization, you are choosing to live from alignment rather than reaction. You are planting a seed of intention that influences your focus, your actions, and your emotions throughout the day. In the evening, just before sleep, your brain enters a slower wave state. This is when the subconscious becomes highly programmable. Visualizing during this time imprints your desires into your mind as you drift into rest. Your final thoughts before sleep shape your inner world overnight. And the law of attraction responds to your dominant vibration, especially the one you carry into rest. By practicing visualization both morning and night, you create a powerful energetic loop. You begin the day with clarity, and you end it with alignment. Over time, this repetition becomes second nature. The goal is to create a habit. Habits are the foundation of transformation. What you do repeatedly shapes your identity. When visualization becomes part of your daily routine, it moves from something you do to something you are. You no longer need to remind yourself to visualize. It becomes a natural part of your flow, a daily ritual that grounds you and uplifts you. The key is consistency, not perfection. You do not need to visualize the exact same scene every time. Some days you might focus on a specific goal. Other days you might visualize a feeling, a relationship, or a state of being. The details can evolve, but the commitment must remain steady. Show up for your vision, even on the days when your mind is distracted or your energy is low. Especially on those days. That is when your practice becomes real. That is when you strengthen your discipline. And that discipline becomes a signal to your subconscious that your vision matters. You are training your brain to expect success. You are training your body to feel abundance. You are training your energy to align with what you want. Repetition creates familiarity, and what is familiar feels safe. The more often you visualize your desired reality, the more normal it feels. When success feels normal, you stop doubting it. When abundance feels natural, you stop chasing it. Instead, you begin to embody it. This embodiment is what activates the law of attraction. The universe responds to who you are consistently, not who you are occasionally. So choose to be consistent. Create a sacred time and space each day for your practice. You do not need candles, music, or special tools, although those can enhance the experience. What you need most is presence. 5 minutes of present, emotionally engaged visualization is more powerful than 30 minutes of distracted imagining. Set a reminder if you need to. Link your visualization practice to another daily habit, like brushing your teeth or drinking water. This makes it easier to remember and harder to skip. Some people find it helpful to write a short sentence or mantra before visualizing, such as, "I now align with the version of me who already has what I desire." Others prefer to journal after their practice, capturing any insights or feelings that arose. These are simple additions that reinforce the experience and deepen the neural connection. Over time, you will begin to notice changes. Your thoughts become more focused. Your emotions become more balanced. Your actions become more inspired. You begin to attract new opportunities, new ideas, and new relationships that match your vision. These changes may be subtle at first, but they build momentum. The compound effect of daily alignment is powerful. Visualization becomes your anchor. It becomes your reset. Whenever life feels chaotic, you return to your inner image. You remember who you are becoming. You remember what you are creating, and you realign. This is the beauty of consistent practice. It keeps you connected to your purpose. It strengthens your trust. It reinforces the belief that you are not waiting for your dream life to happen someday. You are living it now, in your energy, in your imagination, and in your choices. And from that place of embodiment, the external begins to shift. This is how reality transforms, not through sudden miracles, but through steady, intentional alignment. So commit to the practice. Make it a part of your day, just like you nourish your body or care for your space. Visualization is nourishment for your mind, your spirit, and your vibration. It is your daily act of creation. It is your reminder that you are the author of your reality. And every day you return to that truth, you give the law of attraction more clarity, more direction, and more momentum to bring your vision to life. Now that you understand the power of visualization and how to prepare your mind and space, it is time to experience it for yourself. In this guided visualization, we will focus on a single goal, something meaningful to you that you would love to bring into your life. It could be improved health, a fulfilling career, a deep and loving relationship, or any outcome that aligns with your heart's desire. Take a moment now to choose one area of your life where you would like to create transformation. Allow this intention to be your anchor. Once you have chosen, gently close your eyes. Let your hands rest comfortably and allow your body to settle. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a few seconds and slowly exhale through your mouth. Do this again, inhaling deeply, holding gently, and releasing slowly. With each breath, feel yourself arriving more fully into this present moment. Let go of distractions. Let go of stress. Feel your body soften. Let your awareness move inward. Now bring your chosen goal into focus. Begin to see it in your mind's eye. Imagine that this goal has already been achieved. You are not hoping for it. You are living it. Begin to build the image. If your intention is vibrant health, see yourself waking up full of energy, breathing easily, moving freely, smiling with ease. If your intention is career success, See yourself in your ideal role, making an impact, feeling proud, appreciated, and fulfilled. If your intention is a loving relationship, see yourself feeling connected, supported, and deeply seen by someone who values you. Whatever your vision is, see it as if it is happening right now. Picture the environment around you. What colors do you notice? What is the lighting like? See the room, the setting, the details. Imagine what you are wearing. Notice the textures, the temperature, the movement of air. Add the sound. What do you hear in this reality? Is there music, conversation, or calming silence? Hear the words being spoken to you. Words that affirm your success, your love, your worth. Let the sound surround you and draw you deeper into the experience. Now engage your sense of smell. Inhale and imagine the sense of this moment. Maybe it is the freshness of nature, the aroma of food, the clean scent of a peaceful space. Let it be rich and familiar. If appropriate, bring in the sense of taste. Imagine sipping your favorite tea, enjoying a celebratory meal, or tasting something symbolic of joy. Feel the flavor connect you to this version of life. Now shift to the sense of touch. Feel the warmth of the sunlight, the smoothness of a surface, the softness of fabric against your skin, or the grounding sensation beneath your feet. Let every sense anchor you deeper into this inner reality. Now bring in the most important element, emotion. How does it feel to be here? How do you feel knowing that this is now your life? Do you feel joy, gratitude, pride, peace, excitement, or relief? Let that feeling grow inside you. Let it expand through your chest, your breath, and your entire being. Let the emotion rise naturally and fully. You are no longer imagining from the outside. You are being the version of you who already lives this. You are in alignment. You are in the energy of having. This is the frequency the law of attraction responds to. Stay with the feeling. Let it flow through you. Let it become your state of being. Breathe into it. You may begin to notice images shift or become clearer. That is a sign of connection. Follow it. Trust it. Allow the vision to evolve. Stay immersed. For a few more moments, feel the truth of this reality settling into your system. You are not chasing it. You are allowing it. You are becoming it. Now gently bring your attention back to your breath. Inhale slowly. Exhale gently. Bring your awareness back to your body. Notice your hands, your feet, the surface supporting you. Keep the feeling with you as you return to the present. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Take a deep breath and smile. You have just completed a full visualization. This is your inner sanctuary. You can return here anytime. With music in the background and your senses fully engaged, you have begun aligning your energy with your vision. You have created a vibrational imprint. The more often you return to this space, the stronger that imprint becomes. This is not just a practice. It is a new way of being. The more you feel it, the more real it becomes. The law of attraction responds to the energy of embodiment. And through this guided journey, you are becoming the person who naturally attracts the life you've just seen. Let this feeling guide your day. Let this vision inspire your choices. Let this clarity inform your actions. You are in alignment now. And alignment is the first step to manifestation. As you develop your visualization practice, it is important to be aware of the common mistakes that can weaken your results or block your progress. These mistakes are subtle, but they can have a significant impact on how effectively you align with your vision and activate the law of attraction. The first and most frequent mistake is visualizing without detail or emotion. Many people close their eyes and see a vague image of success, but they do not take the time to build a vivid picture or connect to the emotional state of already having what they desire. Visualization is not just about mental imagery. It is about creating a full body experience. The more specific and emotionally rich your vision is, the more your subconscious mind begins to believe it is real. The more your body begins to feel the energy of that reality, the more magnetic your vibration becomes. A blurry image with no feeling does not send a strong signal to the universe. It confuses your subconscious and weakens your energetic output. So always include the senses. Include the colors, textures, sounds, scents, and feelings. Let your vision be high definition and emotionally alive. The second mistake is inconsistency. Just like physical training or learning a new skill, visualization requires repetition. If you only practice occasionally or skip days without a clear intention, your inner alignment becomes unstable. The law of attraction responds to consistency. Your vibration must be nurtured daily. 5 to 10 minutes of focused visualization every day is far more powerful than one long session once a week. When you show up for your vision consistently, your subconscious receives the message that this goal matters. It begins to reorganize your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors around that new belief. But when you skip your practice or treat it as optional, you send mixed signals to your mind and to the universe. Consistency is the bridge between intention and manifestation. Without it, even the clearest vision can fade. The third mistake is allowing doubt or disbelief to dominate the process. Doubt is a normal part of growth, but if it goes unchecked, it can block the very thing you are trying to attract. When you visualize while silently thinking this is not going to happen, or I don't deserve this, your energy becomes fragmented. You are sending out two conflicting signals, one of desire and one of fear. And when the signal is mixed, the law of attraction mirrors that confusion. It cannot deliver clarity if you are broadcasting uncertainty. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to eliminate all doubt. But you do need to become aware of your inner dialogue. When doubt arises, acknowledge it gently. Then return to your vision with faith. Remind yourself that you are planting a seed, and like any seed, it takes time and nourishment to grow. The universe is not ignoring you. It is aligning the right people, resources, and timing in response to your vibration. Trust is part of the process. Without trust, you remain in the energy of waiting. But with trust, you shift into the energy of receiving. The fourth and final mistake is using visualization as a substitute for action. Visualization is powerful, but it is not magic. It is the inner alignment that prepares you for outer movement. Some people visualize, feel amazing, and then do nothing. They wait for reality to change without taking steps to meet it. But the law of attraction works in harmony with action. When your mind and energy are aligned, you are more likely to notice opportunities, feel motivated, and make inspired choices. Visualization helps you become the person who naturally takes those aligned actions. If you want to manifest a thriving business, visualize it clearly and then take the steps to learn, grow, and connect. If you want to attract love, embody the energy of love and then show up as that version of yourself in real interactions. If you want to improve your health, visualize vitality and then support it with nourishing habits. The energy must move through you and from you. Visualization is the ignition, but action is the motion. Together, they create momentum. We will talk more about inspired action in a future video. But for now, remember this. Action rooted in alignment is powerful. It does not come from force or desperation. It flows from clarity and embodiment. When you visualize consistently with detail and emotion, when you release doubt and stay open, and when you follow that inner alignment with real world steps, you create a magnetic field that transforms your life from the inside out. These are the mistakes to avoid: lack of clarity, lack of consistency, giving in to doubt, and forgetting to act. Awareness is the first step to overcoming them. Each time you notice yourself drifting into these patterns, gently return to your vision, reconnect with your why, feel it again, and step forward. The path of conscious creation is not about being perfect. It is about being present, being persistent, and being aligned. And when you are, the universe responds. Once you have a regular visualization practice in place, there are several techniques you can use to amplify its power and deepen your alignment with your desires. These simple but effective tools help reinforce your mental imagery, engage your subconscious mind, and strengthen the emotional frequency you are broadcasting. The first tool is the vision board. A vision board is a visual representation of your goals, created by collecting images, words, and symbols that reflect what you want to manifest. This can include pictures of your dream home, your ideal body, your perfect relationship, travel destinations, or quotes that inspire you. You can make it physically by cutting out photos and arranging them on a board, or digitally using design tools and mobile apps. The purpose of a vision board is to make your desires visible. It reminds you daily of where you are going and who you are becoming. When you see your board regularly, you begin to internalize the images. Your subconscious mind starts to accept them as familiar, and the law of attraction begins to respond to this repetition. Vision boards help keep your focus clear and your energy aligned. If you want to go deeper into how to create and use a vision board, we will explore that in a future video. For now, simply understand that visual reinforcement strengthens internal clarity. The second technique is visualization. Journaling. After each session, take a few minutes to write about what you experienced. Describe what you saw, how you felt, and what details stood out. Journaling helps anchor the experience into your memory and gives you a record of your evolving vision. Over time, you will notice patterns. You may see recurring images, feelings, or intuitive messages. These patterns can offer insight into your inner world and reveal the deeper layers of your desires. Writing also activates a different part of your brain, bringing your vision further into reality through language. You can use present tense affirmations, such as "I am living in complete health," "I feel deeply loved and supported," or "I am thriving in my purpose." This reinforces the emotional state of already having what you desire. When you journal consistently, you begin to see progress in both your clarity and your manifestations. It becomes a sacred conversation between your present self and your future self. The third method is the use of anchor objects. Anchor objects are physical items that represent your vision and help bring you back into alignment. These can be anything that holds symbolic meaning for you. It might be a small key that represents a new home, a stone that symbolizes grounding and strength, a photo that evokes joy, or a scent that reminds you of peace. Choose something that resonates emotionally and keep it in a place where you see or touch it often. The power of anchor objects lies in association. When your mind links an external object to a specific internal state, that object becomes a trigger. Each time you interact with it, you are reminded of your vision. You reconnect with the feeling. This helps maintain your vibration throughout the day, especially when life gets busy or stressful. You can even carry your anchor object with you as a way to return to your center wherever you go. Some people place theirs on their desk, in their car, beside their bed, or in a daily use item like a wallet or bag. These small reminders serve as portals back to your highest intention. When combined with visualization, journaling, and vision boards, they create a multidimensional experience that bridges your inner world and your outer life. These are not superstitions or shortcuts. They are tools for conscious focus. They help direct your attention, which is your most powerful resource. The law of attraction responds to where your attention goes and what energy you carry with it. So by using visual cues, written words, and physical anchors, you are creating a lifestyle of alignment. Each tool reinforces the others. You visualize. In the morning, you see your vision board throughout the day. You touch your anchor object and remember your frequency. You journal in the evening and capture your inner growth. This loop keeps your vibration steady and high. And the more you live from that place, the more your outer reality begins to mirror your inner world. Remember, these tools are here to support you. They are not rules, and you do not need to use all of them at once. Start with what feels natural and build from there. Trust your intuition. If a particular symbol or object speaks to you, let it guide you. If a certain image fills you with emotion, place it somewhere visible. If writing helps you process and clarify, make it part of your routine. The goal is not to add more tasks to your day. The goal is to live in a state of continuous connection with your desired future. Visualization is not limited to one moment of focus. It becomes a state of being, a way of seeing the world through the lens of possibility and personal power. These tools help you return to that lens again and again until it becomes your natural perspective. They remind you that you are not just imagining your future, you are preparing for it. You are aligning with it. You are becoming it. And from that place, creation becomes inevitable. Visualization is not a mystical concept reserved for a few. It is a learnable, powerful tool that anyone can master to consciously shape their reality. What you have discovered in this video is more than just a mental exercise. It is a life-altering practice that connects imagination to emotion and emotion to vibration, forming the bridge between where you are and where you desire to be. When practiced consistently with clarity, sensory engagement, and emotional depth, visualization activates the subconscious mind and tunes your frequency to the life you want to create. It trains your brain to expect success, your body to feel abundance, and your energy to align with your desires. You now understand that the mind cannot distinguish between vividly imagined experience and physical reality. That is why athletes use visualization to prepare for victory. That is why entrepreneurs see their success before it appears. That is why creators live their visions before the world catches up. The same power lives within you, but as with any powerful tool, mastery comes through repetition. The more you practice, the stronger your focus becomes. The more emotion you bring, the more aligned your energy becomes. The more consistent you are, the more familiar your desired reality becomes to your subconscious. You are no longer just hoping or wishing. You are actively shaping. You are becoming the person who already lives the life you desire. And from that state of being, the law of attraction begins to work in harmony with your intention. So remember this: practice makes power. Make visualization a daily ritual, whether it is 5 minutes in the morning, before sleep, or during a day. Quiet break in your day. Return to your vision often. Let it become a sanctuary for your mind and a tuning fork for your frequency. Use the tools we covered. Build your vision board. Write in your journal. Carry your anchor object. These are not distractions. They are amplifiers. They help you hold the vibration when life tries to pull you out of alignment. They remind you that you are the creator, not someday, but now. And now that you know how to visualize effectively, the next step is to reprogram your subconscious mind with your words. Visualization sets the emotional frequency. Affirmations. Lock it in. When you speak your truth with belief and presence, you create internal commands that reshape your identity. Your subconscious listens more to what you say repeatedly than what you say once with force. That is why our next video is essential. It is titled Affirm the Right Way. Reprogram your subconscious for success. In that video, We will show you how to craft affirmations that truly work. Not generic statements that feel empty, but deeply aligned phrases that reflect the identity you are stepping into. You will learn when to say them, how to feel them, and how to anchor them into your daily life. This step is what turns visualization into manifestation. So make sure you watch it next. Before you do, here is something to try tonight. Take 5 minutes before you sleep and go through the guided visualization we shared earlier in this video. Choose one clear desire. Close your eyes. Engage your senses. Feel the emotion. Step into the version of you who already has it. Let the feeling guide your sleep. And in the morning, notice how your energy has shifted. This one practice, repeated daily, can begin to transform your internal state and eventually your outer world. And we want to hear about your experience. Drop a comment below and let us know what came up for you during the guided visualization. What did you see, hear, or feel? What part felt most real to you? Your insights may inspire others, and your words help build a community of conscious creators. If this video supported you, take a moment to like it. When you like a video, it tells the platform this message matters. And when you subscribe to the channel, you become part of a growing movement of people who are choosing to live intentionally, to align their energy, and to manifest their best lives. We will continue to bring you tools, insights, and practical methods that support your journey. But the first step is yours. Visualize daily. Feel deeply. Speak clearly. Act intentionally. You are not here to wait for a better life. You are here to create it. And everything you need is already within you. You have the mind. You have the energy. You have the vision. Now it is time to live from that vision. So let's move forward together. Watch the next video on affirmations and discover how to speak your new reality into existence. This is your journey. This is your power. And it all begins with the frequency you hold. See it, feel it, speak it, and allow it to unfold.